We are in about the middle of the journey. We've had the residential modules in Brussels, Paris and Dublin, and now we are in Copenhagen. We are focusing on the HR aspects of management. The module is called Building Resilient and Purposeful Organizations. And it's basically a great place to be here. The ecosystem is very interesting. For people, there is nice safety net, but for companies, there's also lots of flexibility in terms of hiring and firing people. That creates a very dynamic labor market context, which also helps companies to become more innovative, and that's what we are learning about. You bring people together, they get inspired by some cases, they share with each other, they link it back to their own context, they reflect on what they are doing, what their companies are doing, and at the same time you help them to share as much as possible concrete tips and tricks on how to adapt, how to improve, how to become stronger. And I think that ultimately helps people in these small steps towards transforming themselves, but also their companies.
The international aspect of the program was very important to me because I don't think any business today can really afford just to think local. So what I now found is in this particular program, almost 50% of us are from different countries. So I think that's huge. We have a great diversity in terms of the gender that are represented in the course, but then also the fact that we go to all of these different countries. And we have 6 different immersion trips across 5 different countries. So depending on where you're from, as part of this program, you actually spend 30 days in international markets, which I think is a lot more than many or most other MBA programs can offer you. And certainly it's a lot more international than any of the other MBA programs at Vlerick.
There are 3 main streams which run through the veins of this program. First one is entrepreneurship, because that's the core DNA of what we do at Vlerick, and we want to make sure that our participants have that entrepreneurial spirit. The second thing is leadership, because we truly want to make sure that these participants become European leaders, international leaders. And the third one is our bias towards action. We are actually really proud of this program. I'm convinced that this is a unique program in the market. We focus on a European context, we focus on sustainability, and I see how our participants are evolving, and that is different from any other MBA program out there. And the reason that we pour our hearts and soul into building this program is because these will be people who make decisions in organizations that will change the future of how these businesses are being run. And that is really important. That'll make a difference.